Okay, so this is gonna be season 1, episode 1, and we're gonna call it the Nobody Journey, right? So, what the Nobody Journey is, pretty much revolves around a nobody trying to become a somebody. So that's what this journey is all about. I consider myself a nobody because I am a nobody, right? Um, and I aspire to be a somebody, right? I don't know. I just aspire. I have a lot of dreams, a lot of ambitions, crazy dreams, unrealistic dreams that I thought before were unrealistic. But the more that the more that I go, the more that I go to therapy, the more I start figuring myself out. The more I start loving myself, the more in tune I am with myself, the more I realize that it's a lot more possible than what I used to think before, right? I think the biggest I think the biggest factor when I was growing up was the fact that I didn't have anybody really to look up to. A little bit of a background of who I am is that I was brought to the United States when I was 4. Um, my parents are Mexican. They brought us here with a visa, and we overstayed our visit, and we just grew up here, especially here. I mean, in San Antonio, Texas. My parents were immigrants. We as well became immigrants. My dad was a pastor at a church, and that wasn't paying enough. So on the side, he did a lot of landscaping work. So from an early age, like growing up, Saturday mornings, right? It wasn't really, oh, like we're gonna wake up, watch cartoons, we're gonna enjoy things. It was always there's work to be done, so we would go and help my dad because my mom would help my dad cut grass. So that meant we would go and help my dad cut grass. So we started like cutting grass, like mowing lawns and like doing like a very stereotypical like Mexican job, and that was like landscaping. And yeah, I remember like Saturday mornings we would wake up like at 6 7 a.m. getting ready, jump in the car, load up this little van we had, and we would go and cut grass. And that was pretty much our childhood, right? Our childhood revolved around church because my dad was a pastor. It revolved around work and school. And and during that time, like during like during my like growing up, like I never knew who I was, right? Like I could never I never understood who I was or like what my purpose was, right? There was nothing or no one like I could look up to because I'm 31, and back when I was growing up, there was no such thing like as social media like we have it now, right? Where we could see the whole world, like even if it's a persona of who they are, like we're able to see like different people. We could relate to different people. Growing up, I didn't have that. Um, Again, my parents were Mexican immigrants, so in my mom's mind, like it was all about school, like getting an education. Like there was no time, there was no money, no time for extracurricular activities such as like exploring like our creativity. It was like reading books, boring books at that. There was nothing really that allowed me to discover who I am. So I was really lost when it came to like knowing who I was. Also, it really didn't help the fact that I didn't know who I was when it came to like my own race. Like I knew that I was Mexican, but I didn't feel like if I was Mexican because I grew up here in the United States, and I honestly would like feel proud of myself calling myself an American, but I can't even call myself an American for the simple fact that I wasn't born here. I'm still I have now DACA, which means I'm still like an illegal alien here, you know, and like my identity is just lost. It's just like I don't know who I am, and that's that's why I'm trying to discover who I am like at this very moment, like in life. Like it was until like 2019 where like I really hit like a really rough spot in my life, and I just decided to like let go of everybody, like of everybody. Like I just stopped talking to everybody. Like I lost connections with everybody. I was really depressed. I was really depressed and sad and just just trying to figure out who I was, and I started paying more attention of the things that I liked, the things that made me happy, and I think the biggest obstacle was that like I always wanted like my family's approval, like especially my mom, because I graduated in 2010, and right after I graduated, I started like in a community college because I couldn't really afford a university, so I just started like at a university at a community college. I was studying back then. I thought I was like super smart, so so I started studying like well, I first wanted to become a marine biologist, but my mom was heavily involved in I would say she was a helicopter mom. She was heavily involved like in my school, and there was no separation. There was no healthy separation between my mom and me. Like whenever there was like issues, whenever there were problems, like she was always there to fix them, and that also like really like screwed me up at the end of the day because I was so dependent on her, right? Like growing up, like nothing went by without my mom knowing about it. She needed to be heavily involved in it, and that really damaged me because I had no sense of independence. So yeah, so 2000 to the 2010, like I graduated. I joined a community college, but before I went there, like my mom called a really close friend of hers, I guess, and like I was talking to her, and she asked me, and she had something to do with like school, and she asked me, hey, so I heard that you're graduating. What are you gonna study? And I'm like, marine biology. Like I really want to study marine biology. I want to go to Corpus Christi, Texas A&M Corpus Christi, and I want to study marine biology. And she was like if I was you, I wouldn't go down. I wouldn't even study that because it doesn't pay like enough, right? I'm like, okay. And like back then again, like I was very gullible. Like I didn't have an opinion for myself. Like I couldn't think for myself. Like I needed people to tell me, like I needed guidance because I was lost. I didn't know who I was, and I was just completely lost. Give me 1 second. So I was completely lost in who I was. Like so yeah, so I'm like, okay, crap. Like if it is in marine biology, like what am I gonna study? So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go to school for engineering. Don't know what type of engineering, but I know it's they pay good money, and my mom's always like telling me like, oh, you should study engineering or something like that. And then I wanted to get into psychology because I was watching a lot of Criminal Minds back then, and like I don't know, like what was it like? Well, what's that word? Dang it, what's that word that they describe the people that do Criminal Minds? They were some type of psychologist, right? That could read people, and that really intrigued me. So I really wanted to study that. So I'm like, you know what? I'm in a community college. I'm gonna try to study engineering, psychology, and then for some reason, they gave me an elective choice if I wanted to study Mexican American studies or I wanted to do photography. I'm like, I really don't want Mexican American studies, so I chose psychology. So I took my first photography class, and I was like, yeah. Excuse me. So fast forward time. I was stuck at a community college for like almost 4 years, which is like super embarrassing. Embarrassing in the sense that I didn't even graduate with anything, right? Like I didn't get no like certification, nothing like that. Because at the end of the day, like I had to take more electives, and the more I was going to school, like I just needed to take more, and I'm like, no one's there to help me, and there's no one there to guide me. Like I would go to talk to my counselors, and they did like a half-ass job, and they really didn't care, and it really discouraged me completely, because when I was getting ready when I'm like, you know what, screw this, like screw community college, I'm gonna go just try to jump to a university. Like I found out that all my engineering courses that I took were pointless. The only courses that really mattered were my calculus 3, my differential equations, my linear algebra, my physics. Those were the only classes that were gonna transfer. And I'm like, I wasted all this time, all this money, for what? Like for what purpose? So I was really sad for that. And then like I remember like the thing that really threw me off the ledge is like, before, like I was really prideful, like I was really embarrassed to ask for help. Again, like who am I gonna ask for help? Like up to now, like there's no one that's really helped me because they wanted to help me. You know, there was really no one that wanted my best interest. There was really no one that really asked me like, hey, like tell me more about yourself. Like tell me what you like tell me what don't you like tell me what makes you happy. And there was no one that really told me that, or really even cared to bother to ask me those questions. So I'm like what's the purpose of like asking for help, right? And then like doing like calculus 3, calculus 2, calculus 1, linear algebra, differential equations, my physics. Going to school, I realized that everything I had just to learn on my own. They gave me the bare minimum, and then they just gave me homework, and I had to figure it out on my own, right? So I'm like, you know what? Like, screw this. I don't need anybody. I'm just going to figure things out on my own. And that's what happened. So when I was getting ready to transfer to university, the thing that threw me off the ledge was I opened my computer. I started my application because I wanted to go to Kingsville, Texas A&M, College Station. I wanted to go to College Station. And the biggest question that asked me was, are you a U.S. citizen? And I'm like, no. And then it gave me a different question. Okay, like, where are you? Like, where do you reside from? And I'm like, well, I reside in the United States. So then I would put like the United States, and then it would take me back to like, are you a citizen? And I'm like, no. And I was really stuck, and I didn't want to go back and ask for help. So I'm like, you know what? Screw this. Like, I'm done with school. And like, I put school in the back burner, and I think that hurt the most, because my mom was the most disappointed. Every chance she had, she would be like, oh, you should go back to school, or like, how come you're not going back to school, or like, did you know like this person already graduated from school, and like, what are you doing? Like, oh, did you hear about this person like also graduated, like, what are you doing? Like, and there was a lot of comparing, and that really like that really like hurt me a lot, because like, who wants to be compared, right? Who wants to be compared? Who wants to I don't know, like, be felt like, I don't know. It was just a lot of just a lot of comparisons that I wasn't ready for, like, and yeah, like I felt stuck, and a lot of this was like right before like DACA went into place, and I'm like, I can't even work, I can't pursue anything, because I just feel stuck. Like, I might just go back to Mexico, but I'm like, why am I gonna go back to Mexico if I don't even know like Mexico, right? Because I spent all my life here, so I was like, yeah, like I was stuck. Like, I really didn't know what what to do. And yeah, so like growing up, and like even like when I was like in my early like teenage years and like my early adulthood, like I didn't know who I was. Like I was I was so lost. I'm still lost at this point in life, but little by little I started like trying to like do more creative things. And thank God, the positive thing that I got out of community college was taking that photography course, because it allowed me to like start exploring my creative side, and a side that was never been a side that I was never able to like really tap into, like really discover, for the simple fact that it wasn't an option. Like there was no time, there was no place for me being creative, because it wasn't gonna bring in the money, right? Like growing up, like there was no such thing like as like like Twitch streamers, like people that made money like playing like online games, like all these possibilities that are available at this moment. Like growing up, like I really didn't have them. So like the only options were like going to school. And once I gave up on that, like it was like, okay, cool, like what else can I do? Like what was my other options? And I feel like I didn't have any options. And and like I live out in the country. And I live out in the country, and like there was no internet. And it's the funny thing is that not till like maybe like a couple years ago they finally put like internet out here. And then one time, like we did have internet, but it was like really like hard to like get by. And we finally were able to get it. My mom threw a fit, and she canceled it. And then a couple of days later, she wanted to get back, and it was just like, no, you're out of luck. So we spent more time without internet. And it was just like it was really hard. And yeah, so like fast forward now, I'm in my 30s, 31 years old. And I think I finally have the small amount of confidence to start pursuing the things that I want to start doing. Um, I think I finally started to believe in myself. I started going to therapy, and that really helped a lot. Um, I don't know. It just gave me a way for me to express myself, and just yeah. So like I'm really thankful that I went to therapy. But the bad news is that that last week was my last week in therapy, for the simple fact that um, I went part time on my job, because just my body can't take it anymore. So yeah, so now I have to do it all on my own. And I decided to start pursuing my dream. So like this is season 1, episode 1. And this is a story of a nobody trying to become a somebody. So yeah, so there's two things I really want to focus on. And the first thing is gonna be building building an app. Unfortunately, I don't have the skills to like program my app, so that is like on the back burner. Like I already have I did a quick demo on Adobe XD. I submitted my demo and an application for an accelerator that I think it's hosted in San Francisco. I submitted that, and I'm waiting to see if I get accepted. If not, that's fine. I'm still gonna be working on it, but not as much. But at this very moment, my main priority is gonna be building a creative space. Um, I gave a little bit background on my story because it has a lot to do with like my current situation. And like I said, this is season 1, episode 1 of a nobody trying to become a somebody, and I'm gonna try to build the best creative space in the world. I like. I've always had this. I've always had this idea, this fantasy in my mind. I remember like when I would go like cut grass, like when I was like 15, 16, like I really started like having like these fantasies in my head of a space where I could go and like work on my stuff and things like this, like just having all these fantasies in my head of like what life would be like me growing up, or the things I wanted and things like that. And it's always been in the back of my head, but never had the courage, the confidence to fully pursue it. So now we're here. So yeah, so a quick description of what I want is I want to build the best creative space where I'm able to provide people the tools and connections they need to find some sort of happiness. I think that the best way to find happiness is by exploring, having an open mind, and just trying new things. Unfortunately, there really isn't many places where you're able to like fully explore, and discover who you are. And like discovering who I am, it's super important to me. So that's why I want to be able to provide other people that same opportunity. It just kills me whenever I go and I see people like super unhappy at work, and like I've been there, like I'm there, and I want to be able to provide a place where people could go and say, you know what, I don't know what rug making is, but I want to give it a try. And I want to be able to provide people like all the equipment they need to like, oh, like, you know what, I want to learn how to make rugs. Well, you want to learn how to make rugs, here's all the supplies you need, start doing it, and not only that, like especially like I want to like help them like build connections. This is like more important like whenever it comes to like the music industry or the art industry, being able to connect people, like so like if they're artists, like giving them like a place for them to like create and like do their work and paint or whatever creative outlet they have, but as well as connecting them to like buyers, like gallery owners, or like other people that can help them bring in more revenue. Ideally I would want them to be able to pursue it and make it some sort of income, but if it's just something they enjoy doing, then that's fine with me as well. But yeah, I want to be able to create the best place where people could come, try something, like learn how to sew today, learn how to make rugs the next day, learn about photography, learn about anything they really want to do, it goes more deep and it goes more into detail, but that's ideally what I want to do. I could say the money is like the biggest obstacle, which in reality it kind of is, but then it really isn't, because I was listening to a video last time and this about a startup, right? And he brought up a really good point, and he's all like funding is fun and cool and everything, but if you don't know what to do with your money, like it's pretty much pointless, like no amount of money is going to be able to bring those ideas to life, like no amount of money is really going to give you the direction that you really need to go off on, So that's what I'm doing. I'm trying not to blame money, even though, yeah, money is an obstacle, right? But it isn't the biggest obstacle. So the thing that I really want to start focusing on is building connections. I think that's like the biggest obstacle, and my biggest concern and my biggest focus at this very moment is building connections and like making friends, making authentic friends, and like building authentic relationships, not for my own benefit, but so that way I could leverage those connections and be able to help out that person. Or if I meet someone else, say, you know what, like, hey, like Johnny, I met Linda, and she might be a good connection for you. Like, you should like message her, and then being able to be connect them and join them together, like where both parties benefit. It again, at the end of the day, like by me building all these connections, it's more to benefit this person and this person. I just want to be the guy, I just want to be the guy that brings people together. I just want to be the guy that brings value to others. And that's really like something I want to do. Just a quick thing, like one of the biggest like inspirations behind that was, I think it was the Expendables, where Sylvester Stallone like got rid of his old team and he's looking for a new team, and then he goes and he's talking to like this guy, and like this guy's like taking them and like showing them like all these different type of people that might be able to fit his criteria. And I'm like, man, I want to be just like him, like and things like that. But the funny thing is that my creative space goes hand in hand with my app idea. My app idea is also about like networking and like helping people build their own brands, and things like that. So like that, I think that's like the biggest things that I really want to focus on, because at the end of the day, like let's say I got lucky, right, and I found an investor, and an investor said, you know what, Abi, my name's Abi Sayi, by the way. Abi, here's $1 million. But you have 6 months to show me what you got. In order for me to reinvest in you, you got to show me what you have, what you could do with these millions of dollars, right? Like in 6 months. Cool. Like I could, like the money's cool and it's a blessing. But if I don't know what to do with that money, it's all pointless. So that's why I really want to focus not necessarily like pursuing the money, but pursuing like networking, like building my connections, like making new friends, like building authentic relationships where at the end of the day, I could help other people benefit from all of this, The only issue with that is that I don't know how to build relationships. And that's what this whole process is about. A nobody trying to become a somebody, and that's what we're gonna do. I honestly don't know what I'm doing. 100% I don't, and that's why I kind of don't want $1 million right now, because I wouldn't know what to do with it. So we got to start from zero. We're literally starting from zero. I went part-time on my job, and I'm really struggling financially. So we're starting with zero on that end. I probably have like one real true friend right now. So we're starting with pretty much zero people when it comes to like networking. This little space that we have right here, this is where I'm going to be launching my creative space from. And this is a spare room like at my parents' house. So we're starting from zero when it comes to like a creative space. And before we start, like I truly was ashamed. I was truly ashamed of who I am, of where I grew up, of like my own identity, like truly ashamed. But I need to start embracing who I am, right? Like feeling proud of who I am. And that's like my biggest goal that I really wanna focus on, is like embracing who I am, feeling proud of myself, feeling happy about myself, and just loving myself at the end of the day. But yeah, again, this is the story of a nobody trying to become a somebody. And like I said, like transparency is key. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know where like this road is going to lead me, but it's definitely better than the road that I was heading towards. And that was pretty much nowhere. So yeah, again, my main goal is trying to build a network, trying to build connections, and leveraging those connections to help others chase their dreams. Maybe today I network with an artist, and maybe tomorrow I network with a gallery owner, and then what's gonna happen? I join them together, right? Maybe tomorrow I network with the photographer, and then maybe the next day I network with the model, and what can I do with them but bring them together? Maybe the following day I network with a musician, and then maybe the next day I network with a music engineer. And what am I gonna do but bring them together? Maybe the following day I meet a programmer, and I'm not going to introduce that programmer to anybody. I'm going to keep him to myself and then tell him to help me build this app. But yeah, no. So, so the question is, how do we meet people? And what are we, 2023? What is the best way to meet people? What's the best way to network with people? There's so many options. But we have to be kind of realistic with those options. Like, I could say, yeah, I use LinkedIn. Yeah, I use Instagram, use X, use TikTok, use all these platforms. But I have to do what feels right to me, right? What am I okay with? And go from there, right? I really wish I was more outgoing, more courageous, just to approach people in public and just have conversations. I'm still not there yet, but that is one of my main goals that I really want to overcome, is just being able to say, hey, my name is Abisai, like, just start a conversation like that. That's my biggest weakness, and meeting people in public isn't going to be like the best way for me to do it, but we'll get there. We'll get there. We'll do baby steps. So thank God for social media. We're going to start like messaging people just through social media for now. And then hopefully maybe in a week, 2 weeks, we're going to start trying to meet people in public. But before we start, my TikTok is ABI. Oh, what's my TikTok? And like, I'm going to be posting most of my journey like on TikTok. So if you want to follow me, like get to know more of who I am, it's going to be right here. Let me see. So my TikTok is ABI_GLZ03. I was almost super close to deleting my TikTok and starting from zero, but I decided not to. So we're gonna be leaving it just like that. Okay. So let's go ahead and get started. I don't know. I think I'm just yapping a little bit too much because I'm kind of terrified to start, but we have to start. So what? Oh, also, I want to be the best kick streamer out there. So if y'all want, help me be the best kick streamer by just following me and just like showing me love, because I'm gonna be like screenshotting like the end results of like every live that I go on Kick, and then posting it on X, and then trying to like convince Kick to give me like a deal, like $1 million deal. So I could only do that if I get y'all support. Yeah, I don't have to donate. I'm not asking for donations because I'm struggling. I'm pretty sure y'all are struggling, and you have better way to spend that money. But just by following me and just like maybe like showing like some likes, maybe, like we could like boost this up so that way we could make those big companies pay, right? But yeah, so yeah, that's gonna be my little promo for right now. But okay, so yeah, we're gonna get started. It's kind of hard, like networking with people, right? Like and I think that's also the issue that I'm facing with, is like, how do I approach people? Like, do I approach people by saying, hey, like trying to like start like a friendship with them, or do I approach them more like in a business deal type of way, like telling them, hey, like I'm trying to build this project, like, and I would like to like get to know you, Like that's where like I'm kind of like in the fence. Like I don't know what's gonna work better, and because like messaging people like really drains you a lot. Like it takes a lot of time and a lot of effort just to get like a no response, or like for nothing to come from it, you know. So that's why I'm trying to be more smart on how I approach this. But again, sometimes you just have to do things and just keep working at it and just keep working at it till like you figure out what it is. So maybe for now. So for now, we're gonna be doing two things, maybe three things. Okay, so today we're gonna be focusing on TikTok. I think TikTok's the best like platform to like network, I guess, because like if I post a comment on Instagram, it doesn't get necessarily a reply as when I post a comment on TikTok. Then the engagement is just so much better on TikTok. So yeah, so like the question is, who do we want to network with, right? Like who are we trying to network with? Personally, the answer is everybody and anybody, you know, because everybody's important, everybody has a story to tell, but that isn't necessarily the answer that I'm really looking forward, you know, because trying to do everything at once leads you to getting nowhere. And that's like my biggest issue, because again, it goes back to like community college. Like I want to do this, 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 and at the end of the day, I do nothing. So yeah, even though I do want to network with everybody, let's be a little bit more realistic, right? Like let's narrow things down a lot more. Again, so like I'm trying to build the best creative space. So at this very moment, it wouldn't really make sense for me to network with a music artist because, I mean, it would, right? But it wouldn't make sense for me to network with, anybody I pick. Like, it does make sense. Yeah, I understand what I mean. So since this creative space is going to be mainly focused at this very moment in life, very moment in time, it's going to be focused more on the photography instance. Right here, I want to build an infinity wall to take photos. I do have a photo printer over there that was costly. I have my Canon 5D. So I think right now I'm more focused on photography. So we're going to try to network more with like photographers and see what we get, you know? And then like maybe like right like at the hour mark, we'll download Tinder and some dating apps. Maybe we could like network with people from there. Tell me if that's a good idea or a bad idea. But yeah, we'll try to like use those dating apps. Maybe we could find some people to network through there too. You know, we just have to be like think outside of the box, because LinkedIn honestly is the worst place to network at. Like I feel like nobody in LinkedIn really wants to network. Like everybody's just there to get a job, and once they have that job, it's pretty much pointless. So yeah, that's why we're not gonna focus on LinkedIn. But yeah, I have this back here so that way I could see exactly what I'm doing. And we're currently on TikTok, so we are gonna try to network with photographers, right? We said, yeah, photographers. So what are we gonna look for? A photographer. Again, we're trying to be more clear. We're trying to be clear with our intentions, more to the point. So what kind of photographers? There's landscape photographers, there's street photographers, there's fashion photographers, there's editorial photographers, there's portrait photographers, there's product photographers. There's so many photographers. So what kind of photographers are we trying to network with, right? I like fashion, and then I really want to stick more with fashion, so we're gonna look for editorial photographers, right? Editorial photographers are more people that focus with like brands and stuff like that. It'll be cool if we're able to connect with the brand. So you know what? We might have to use LinkedIn, just so that way we could like be kind of stalkerish, and be like, we might have to download LinkedIn. Got it. Okay, cool. Okay, so I just I didn't come up with an amazing idea, but I did come up with a good idea. Okay, so let's LinkedIn. Well, in order for us to do this, I already have a download. Okay, cool. I thought I had deleted it. Okay, but in order for me to be able to execute this idea, we need LinkedIn. Okay, and the idea that I was going to is that I'm going to look up maybe like Nike, and then like try to look for like their creative, like people that just work in Nike in general, and start trying to like add them like maybe on TikTok or on Instagram. Again, stalkerish, but maybe helpful, because we have to do the impossible, right? If we want to become the very best, we have to do whatever it takes. Even though we might come off creepy, if that's what it takes for me to get closer to my dreams, we're going to do it. Of course, we're going to be respectful. Of course, there's no like nothing like creepy about it, but at the end of the day, we have to do what we need to do in order for us to get closer to those dreams. Crazy dreams require crazy solutions. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to get on LinkedIn. We're going to get on LinkedIn. We're going to like pick my top favorite like brands, and then we're just going to go, for example, Nike, right? So we're going to type in Nike. We're going to find like all the people that work like in Nike, especially like people like on top, like the creative directors, like their sales directors, and everybody underneath there. We're going to go on Instagram. We're going to look up those people. We're not going to message them on LinkedIn, because I think LinkedIn is the worst like app possible. So we're not going to use that platform. We're just going to use that platform to find people, because everybody puts who they are there. So we're going to get that information. So let's pretend I work at Nike, right? I'm the creative director in Nike. Most likely I have my profile on LinkedIn that says, hey guys, I'm a creative director in Nike. And then I'm going to get that name. I'm going to get Abisai Gonzalez. I'm going to go on Instagram, type in Abisai Gonzalez, and hopefully we find that person, and then we're able, hopefully they're not on private, because if they're on private, yeah, it just defeats the whole purpose, because I'm not going to be adding people just so that way I can message them. But maybe crazy dreams require crazy solutions, right? We might just add them, maybe. But then really it becomes just weird at that point if it's private. But yeah, so we're gonna go get that name, and then just try to like build like a genuine connection with them. Like I don't want anything from them. I just really, really want to network with people and just like build those relationships, like those authentic relationships. I think that's what like I crave the most. That's what I want the most, and that's why I'm super excited for my app, and that's why I'm super excited for like this, for me to build this creative space, because I don't know, I just have this genuine like need to like help people, like everybody, like even my therapist, like maybe I crossed the line or something like that. I'm like, if you ever need anything, like, please let me know. Like, I'm here to help you. And she's like, no, but I'm here to help you. That's what you came here to therapy for. But I'm like, no, like, if you ever need like help, like creating content for your practice or whatever you need, like, here I am. And she's like, oh, thank you. But just remember, you are my client. So like client patient privacy and like boundaries. I'm like, yeah, you're right. So just wanted to let you know. So yeah, again, like I really love making connections, and by no means do I need anything from these people. I just really want to be able to be connected, because whenever I do, like in case if I do find like a cool model, I'm like, you know what, like I know the creative director for Nike, maybe you would be a great model for them. Oh, you know what, like I now work with a photographer. You know what, I know the great creative director from Nike. Maybe you could work with them. I don't know, like that really would make me happy, being able to connect people and like giving them those opportunities. That could only come from networking. So yeah. So enough talking. I think that's honestly what we're gonna do now. Like now we are gonna focus on that. So feel free to interact with me. Feel free to say hi. Feel free to tell me to shut up, but be nice. Like tell me like what I could improve. Tell me like what brands we should look for. Tell me if there's like any like photographers y'all enjoy. Tell me if there's any like models y'all enjoy. Tell me like I'm currently just streaming on Kick. I do want to start streaming on Twitch and then on TikTok Live. But that's gonna be like for later. Again, like I said, I want to be the best Kick streamer. Like truly want to be the best Kick streamer. And I can only make this possible if like y'all help me out. So like feel free to like just like follow me maybe if y'all think I'm worthy enough. But yeah. So yeah, like it really would mean a lot if y'all interacted with me. Like yeah, wrote a couple of things down so that way we could have a genuine conversation. Again, the main reason why I'm streaming is so that way I could have that live feed, those live connections, those live interactions, so that way it doesn't feel like I'm just talking to myself. So if y'all feel comfortable, like later on, like feel free to drop some comments. I really would appreciate that. Okay, so we're gonna start with Nike, right? Because personally I like Nike, even though it might be a little bit too overrated. Nike is probably like cool. Okay, so Nike, right? We're gonna do Nike. I really don't use LinkedIn, so like please like be patient with my ignorance. But yeah, so we're gonna do Nike. We're not looking for Nike internships. We're not looking for jobs. We're not looking for applications. We're not looking for any of that stuff. We're just looking for people that work at Nike. So right here, it gives us the options of people. And hopefully it doesn't give us like John Nike or like Stacy Nike or like people with last names with Nike. Okay, this is exactly what we needed. Okay, so it's going to be a little bit harder for y'all to see, but let's see. Maybe I could move y'all around so that way y'all could see a little bit better. Give me 1 second. Yeah, you see, this isn't really working. I think the other way was better. So that one really didn't work, but try to. Okay, sorry. Um, yeah. Some sad news. My camera died, so I don't even know. Like all this time I was talking, it wasn't even recording on my camera, and I'm really sad for that. Now I'm really worried. But okay. So that's what we're gonna do. Actually, this really worked a lot. The only problem is I don't want to message them through here because my LinkedIn profile isn't really like really beefed up, you know. So yeah, so there's not necessarily any content here. So yeah. So we're going to do, this is the reason why I hate LinkedIn. Honestly, I hate LinkedIn so much. And this is the reason why, you know, like no hate, but a lot of hate. Look, like what's the whole purpose of having a platform if we can't really even use it, you know? Again, so like the first person, right? LinkedIn member, VP of Technologies at Nike, Bend, Oregon, that's where they're from. Current Vice President, SEC Technology at Nike.com. I click on them and it says this: you don't have access to this profile. The profiles of members who are outside your network have limited visibility. To access more members' profiles, continue to grow your network. Suck my dick, like for real. Like how am I supposed to build a network if you don't even allow me to, like, you know, like build my network? So that's the main reason why I hate LinkedIn, because stupid things like that. It doesn't even show their names either. But people that don't want to be known, then there really is no purpose in me like messaging them. Okay, so LinkedIn member, talent management at Nike, HR programs and development, recruitment. Yeah, no. LinkedIn member, human resource generalist delivery, human resource generalist, deliver initiatives that attract and retain talent, New York City. Program manager, diversity recruiting partnerships at Nike. Let's click on that person. You don't have access to this profile. Well, I'll be damned. Okay, so you know what? LinkedIn, this is for you, you fucking jackasses. Remove app, delete app. There's no purpose, no need for me to have LinkedIn no more. Like LinkedIn. Like, what's the whole point of having LinkedIn if you can't even use it? Okay, so we're gonna take the same idea, the same concept, and we're gonna put it on Instagram. Even though, okay, if Instagram doesn't work, then we're gonna use that same concept and we're gonna try it on TikTok. If TikTok doesn't work, then we're gonna use that same concept and use X. Maybe X might work a little bit better. But okay, so. But the only thing here is that, like, yeah, we're gonna put Nike. Oh, you know what? I got an idea now. Okay, cool. I have another idea. So we're gonna do Nike, right? We clicked on Nike. Okay, if you want to follow me on Instagram, I'm gonna keep plugging myself. You know what? Screw it. Like, no shame whatsoever. Yeah, y'all should follow me on Instagram. It's ABI_GLZ3. It's ABI_GLZ3. If you want to follow me, I have 44 followers. Again, like, I have these little bursts, and I just delete everybody on my Instagram. And yeah, so I did that maybe like a couple months ago. I wanted to start from 0, so that's why I have 44 followers. I had like 400, 500 because I was barely like using it again because it was my personal one. But I decided to delete everybody. So now we're starting all over again. So if y'all want to add me, please add me. If you want to add me on TikTok, add me on TikTok. I have a little bit more followers there. 3,307. But yeah, okay, so we're going to do this. So we're going to do Nike, and then we're going to go to accounts. And then right here, it's going to tell us all these accounts, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the main Nike's account. So this is where like this genius brain comes into play, right? If y'all have any better ideas, please like let me know. Like let me know if y'all want to use these ideas, please take them. Okay, so since Nike has 305 million followers, that's cool, right? We're not going to go through all their followers because I don't have time to be going through 305 million followers. But what we do have time is to go to the people they follow. And not only that, I think they might be... no, they don't tag anybody. Oh, wait. Maybe in their description? No, man. Well, that sucks because they don't tag like their photographers or nothing like that. Well, that idea kind of like went out the window. Okay, but we'll go to their followers. But by the looks of it, they only follow like certified people, and that's gonna be an issue because my mind, honestly, it's not so bright now with this idea. But in my mind, I'm like, you know what? They might follow the marketing team member, like the top people at Nike, they might follow them. So, but I don't think they do. So we're going to go through them. And people without like a blue check mark is what we're looking for because most likely the SEO, the marketing team members, like the people, the creative like directors don't have blue check marks. So that's what we're looking for. Unfortunately, I think they only like follow their what's it called? Their athletes or the people they sponsor. Cause I'm not seeing anything. Yeah, everybody's blue check mark. Oh, they even follow Converse. How funny is that? Maybe if we go to like more specific ones. Yeah, you see, no. Not so bright of an idea. Okay, so let's go Nike New York City, right? Let's see who they follow. Hopefully it's not hopefully like one of their marketing team members like did a like did like a little did a little like sneaking in and like they follow themselves. So like that's what we're hoping for. Well, Nike New York blue check mark, Nike's following them, so it's more legit. A lot of unchecked mark people, so this is a very good sign. And these are the people they're following. So like Nike New York had to follow them. So let's go with the top person. Nike trainer. Again, this guy has 4,000 followers and he's following 3,000 people. Nike trainer. Oh my gosh, it's already 121. We're gonna try to network with people, right, in the photography industry. It's okay. We're gonna stick with Nike for right now, and then the whole point is to message people, right? Build engagement, network with people. So this guy is Yosef Jeffers. I guess he's a trainer at Nike. He's a coach. And then we're just gonna show him a little bit of love, and then right here we're gonna like try to like comment with him, and then we're gonna put, what are your favorite running shoes? Happy face. I use a lot of emojis, so we're gonna be using a lot of emojis. Again, with this guy, just as long as we're like in the radar, that's what we're trying to do, right? Like we're trying to build like real, authentic like friendships. Again, like I don't want to use these people. I just want to network with people, right? So So like it's kind of pointless for me to like just message him, you know. So we liked several of his posts, and we left like an engagement comment, like what are his favorite type of like running shoes, and hopefully that works, right? Hopefully he comments. If not, that's okay, right? Again, okay, one thing that I do have to clarify, like really be like very clear about, is more to myself, is like, no matter what happens, right? Never, and I mean never, and I mean never, ever, ever take anything personal. Like, ever take anything personal. Like, just because they don't message you back, don't think it's you. You know what I mean? Just because someone doesn't want to engage with you, don't think it's you. You know, like, don't take anything personal. If someone like doesn't want to have a conversation with you, like, don't take it personal. Like, if someone like doesn't respond to you, don't take it personal. If someone doesn't DM you, don't take it personal. That's one thing like I really had to like reassure myself, is like never to take anything personal. Like, maybe I just messaged them on the wrong time of the day. You know what I mean? Maybe I messaged them when they were having like a bad mood. You know, like whatever the case is, never take anything personal. Never. Okay, so yeah, we messaged them. We're gonna try to message people without the blue check mark. Again, so this person's a yoga teacher, I guess, with I think but it's just weird. Like Nike's following these people, and they don't have like a big following, so that's where I just find weird. But it's cool though. People do not decide their futures; they decide their habits, and their habits decide their future. I love that. We're gonna show some love to some posts. If you have a better way for me, like, to like interact with people, please let me know. If there's a way that y'all like to be approached, please let me know. If there's a way y'all don't like to be approached, please let me know. If there's something I'm doing wrong or something I could improve, please let me know, because I am 100%. I'm here to learn, like completely learn. I want to improve. I want to like build like true, authentic friendships. And the only way by doing that is like by making a lot of mistakes, but also learning from those mistakes, and also like being very open-minded and like hearing what other people have to say. So yeah. So don't be afraid to like speak your mind. Shit. We just liked an ad. Okay, so Yoga Space, New York City. No, I think that's her. I think that's her yoga space. I don't know what to like message her or like comment on her. I don't know. Okay, shit. Okay, we won't message. If I don't have something like authentic to say, then don't message them, right? Okay, new rule. If there's nothing authentic that comes to the top of my head, like, just don't message them. Like, don't make it like, yeah, don't do that. Okay. So a lot of these people are like trainers. Strength coach. Yeah, you see, there's strength coaches from Nike. How does one become like a train coach? That's interesting. You see, I like that. I don't know if y'all saw that, but like her wall with like her photos were was really cool. Let's see. Let's cool. Let's see. I really like what she said though. Like at the end. Well, fuck. I don't know what to. You see, that's the hard part. Like, how to have like how to have how to have small talk that leads to like genuine like conversations. You know, like I think that what do I think? I don't know what I think. I think that I think that patience is key as well. Like sometimes like I wanna like already have that friendship, you know, but like sometimes you just have to like cast your net, you know, and if the fish bites, then like you know, like reel it in, you know. But if it doesn't, then you cast again and again and again and again. So I think that's like my issue that I'm struggling with. Like like do I do I just become like straightforward, or like do I like say like, oh, like how long have you been running for, you know? But it's like a complete stranger just asking that like out of nowhere, like, you know, like it just doesn't make sense. Like for me it doesn't make sense, you know. Like it's just like small talk, but I'm like like you know. So yeah, maybe we'll do that, right? Like what's the worst that could happen, right? um Thea Hughes, right? That's what it says. Okay, I really loved I really I really loved your, what was it? Your Thea, really loved your Thea, what was it? Gosh, what was it? Thea Hughes. Oh, let's just simply, okay, make it make it simple. Okay, we stopped by Team Maxine Studios in Brooklyn, Lincoln person. A fan of Super Bowl since day one. Oh no, that is Thea Hughes, so we have to use it. I love your Thea Hughes video. I really love your Thea Hughes video you made. Um, especially the part where you mentioned in order to be great, you must surround yourself with the right people, and that really hit hard. I guess we could ask that, right? What's your favorite way to meet? Right? No, but I don't know. Like, I just overthink things, and I don't know. I just make things more complicated for myself. What's your favorite way to meet people? That's like, why? Um, no, like, maybe what's been your favorite memory of being, what is she, a trainer, a strength coach, a strength coach? Happy face. Okay, so I guess her name's T Maxine, and this is when we messaged her, right? I really loved your T Hughes video you made, especially the part where you mentioned in order to be great, you must surround yourself with the right people, and that really hit hard. What's been your favorite memory of being a strength coach? Maybe not the best message to send, but we're learning from this, so yeah, I think that's the best way to do things, just keep messaging and messaging and messaging till the right people like answer, Oh man. Okay, so the next person we're gonna do is gonna be Coach Human First Creatives. You see, a lot of these people are coaches. We're looking more for like creative directors. Yeah, you see, no, but you see, all of these are like trainers. And I'm not saying that I can't like that it's not good to like network with people, right? That's not what I'm trying to say. It's just like it's harder to me, like it's harder for me to bring value to them, like if I can't like offer them nothing, right? You see, like all of these are just trainers. So okay, so that I think that's what we're gonna do. Okay, let's try one thing, and that's gonna require us to use X. Okay, so we're gonna try to, again, we're figuring everything out. We're trying to figure out what's the best way to network with people. We found out that LinkedIn is the worst place to network with anybody. So like, don't use LinkedIn whatsoever. We're trying to find the best platform to network with people. Second of all, we're trying to see what's the best way to approach people. And the third thing, we're trying to figure out what are the best words to use with people. You know what I mean? Should we be more straightforward? Should we like start off the conversation with like small talk? Should we just say hi? Should we just say hello? Like, do we like their photos? Like, do we like 20 photos? Do we just like 2 photos? Like, that's what I'm trying to figure out, what works best for me, and hopefully it works best for y'all. If y'all have any other ideas, please share them along, because it makes just this journey a little bit quicker, easier, and more enjoyable, whenever you're able to share this with like others. So with that, we're gonna use X. We're gonna use like the same approach we used with LinkedIn and Instagram, but this time we're gonna put Nike creative director, and hopefully someone like used a hashtag. Maybe hopefully someone used something that pinpoint us to people who are like the creative directors at Nike. Again, so hopefully y'all are able to see. Maybe y'all can't see that well, but yeah. So imagine Chanel. Oh no, Virgil was for Off-White, right? Imagine Chanel's creative director Virginie Viard wearing Peace Misogynist by Nike jacket even on the day of Chanel cruise show. The Fortnite X Nike F collab with feature Nike designs. And just suddenly, Lululemon executive Phil Dickinson, 55 years old, global director and former Nike's executive, died suddenly, cause of death. What? Honored to play the role of creative director for the Nike. Okay, so this guy's a creative director. Oh wait, hold on. Joseph? You see, I personally love photos. I really like creative directors. I don't know. I'm just obsessed with like people like being creative. So that's why like I really want to start pinpointing like creative directors or like people that just create in general, because it's just easier for me to like just to message them, right? So I think this guy's he says right there on his profile he's a creative director. So we're going to look up this guy on Instagram, and we're going to use Instagram just for the simple fact that it's more pictures, more visual. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do Joseph, and I'm pretty sure he must have an Instagram. Joseph Adamu. Oh, and yeah, his Instagram profile is the same profile as his Twitter. Okay, so not gonna lie, his work's pretty cool. Okay, so this is I'm so sorry that I can't really see the screen, but this is the best I could do. Maybe I'll see it better. Okay, so so the purpose is that we're gonna try to find ways to build connections with these people, right? It's not just about saying hi or nothing like that. It's more about building connections and relationships and authentic friendships with these people. That's my goal, and like that's my dream. Okay, so he was just listed on the Forbes 30 under 30. That'll be something. That'd be a good topic to message him about. Okay, I think I got it. I personally really like this photo. I think I like this one a lot too. That one's really pretty. Like that photo. So if y'all want to see who I'm talking about, so that way I have a bit better like visual, because I know this doesn't really do justice. His name is Joseph Adamu. Joseph, Josef Adamu. Ah, shoot. Give me 1 second. I don't know why my camera just stops automatically. Okay, so this is gonna be the first person we message. So this is gonna be like the first person we like really message where we're trying to like build connections, right? Again, like I really don't care about the followers or the following. Like that's never been my thing, nor am I gonna be ever obsessed with that. Whether that person has 1 follower, 0 followers, or that person has millions of followers, I look more for like their work, and that's what I really like enjoy. But yeah, so he was like Forbes 30 under 30. So like that's like a topic we're gonna like message him about. Where did it say that though? Oh, there it is. Okay. Hey Joseph. Hey Joseph. Joseph. Hey Joseph. First of all, I wanted to say congratulations on your. I just wanted to say congratulations on your 30 under 30, 30 under 30. What is it? Feature on Forbes. Feature on Forbes. That's such a big accomplishment. I'm so proud of you. What was the first project you did where you made a decision you wanted to become a creative director? Oh man, we didn't add a smiley face. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna. Okay, so we wrote down. Hey Joseph, first of all, I wanted to say congratulations on your 30 under 30 feature on Forbes. That's such a big accomplishment. I'm so proud of you. What was the first project you did where you made a decision you wanted to become a creative director? Maybe not the best opening line, but that's honestly like a good question. I really personally would love the answer for. Nike. Oh, okay. Okay. Another small rant. This is what I mean by networking takes a lot, and I mean a lot of time, effort. Again, that's the big reason why I want to build a create a networking app because all these things that I'm showing right now, like I have to use so many different platforms to look up for so many different people, and it's honestly like a big waste of time. Like if I had just like all the things that I'm looking for, like I could just like save myself so much time and energy than doing all this stuff, because the only way I could find out who the creative director is just by reading messages, by reading tweets, or like yeah, posts people do. But yeah, so yeah, that's why that's the big reason why I'm trying to build like the best networking app. But at this very moment, not the time or the place, but hopefully we'll get there. Okay, so okay, so again, so another thing we're just gonna be doing, we're just gonna be going through tweets, and we're just gonna see. Okay, so I saw this tweet, and then going on his page, I saw another tweet that said, "I love being low key and popping out with crazy results," and I really resonated with that. So we're gonna check who that is, and it says Fox Brown. I guess she's like a designer. Excuse me, and like her profile says, creative director, and designer. So we're gonna find out who that is, and we're gonna message them. Again, it doesn't have to be Nike anymore. We're off the Nike bandwagon. We're just looking for more creative directors. Um, so Fox Brown. Let's see if that name pops up. Fox Brown. Oh man, shoot. Futura by TD. Futura. Maybe we search up that Futura. No, it's not. This is what I mean. It's just so hard. Oh, the thing wasn't even Futura. The thing was Wix. Wait, what? No, Wix isn't. Wix is the platform they did this web page from. I'm so dumb. Hmm. I might end this like in the next couple minutes, cuz I don't want to be yawning the whole day, the whole night. Like I was really looking forward to seeing like this person's like stuff, but unfortunately they it's not enough. All right, so we're gonna use like my favorite application, which is gonna be TikTok. Please, TikTok, make this so much easier for me. Like, please. Okay, so we're just gonna type in creative directors on the search bar, and let's see what we get. Creative director. Okay, so that's let's see.
from Steve Madden in which he chose the wide angle lens to shoot his shoes, but it works here because you can clearly see every single detail there is to see about the shoes. You know what you're gonna buy. The purpose of a wide angle shot is to get as close to your subject as possible without having to give up or sacrifice any of your background. So yes, it did that, but the subject here is no longer the subject of the shot. Whereas this shot was clearly intentional. The shoes are very much clearly the main focus.
Uh, I don't know. Like I can't stand people that just that criticize.
Here's my recommendation for training and classes you can take in order to get a job in the industry. For context, I'm Katarina. I'm a creative director. I actually just co-founded my own advertising agency called Louder, where I'm the chief creative officer. I dive deeper into the key steps.
Okay, let's see who Katarina is. Katarina. But I want to see more of their work so that way I could comment. Oh, those pants are sick. Okay, her pants are really cool. Like, really, really cool. You see, that's the type of things that I want to comment on, you know? But yeah, her pants are really cool. Again, so this is taking a lot of time. And I think that's the thing too, you know? Um but we're trying to see the positive things, you know? Her style is really cool. Like her pieces, like those pants right there. Like, tell me those aren't really cool pants. Those are really cool pants. Those pants are. Oh, so we just got a reply from someone we commented or messaged. Wait, what? Hold on. Those pants are everything. And then we need this. We need the chef kiss. Oh man, we need that hand emoji. Where's that hand emoji? The emoji. Where is it at? Oh, there it is. And a heart.
My campaign by Brandon Blackwood, and it's advertising these shoes right here. Class is in session, and I'm your nutty professor, so let's get into why this is working. Firstly, this is a twisted visual. In other words, it's relying solely on mind-bending art direction.
I don't know. I it's just so hard for me to listen to people just give their opinion. I want to see their work. All roses have thorns. I like that. Okay. Internet creative director, founder, CEO, lounge. Okay, let's look at her portfolio so that way we have something to actually like message her about. Oh, portfolio review. Oh, she reviews your portfolio. Okay, never mind. Um, I want to see your work though. I don't know. I really like her style though. Your style is amazing, especially your pants. Um, I don't know. Like I'm really loving her like style, like her.
Sorry, you thought creatives just sit around and doodle?
Okay, so let's see. I really love your style, especially those smiley face pants, those smiley face jeans, and the Mona Lisa inspired pants. Smiley face. Yeah, okay. What? Oh, it was just a comment. Oh, okay. So he responded. Oh, so he responded to the what's his name? Oh, remember Yosef, the trainer that we left the comment in. He responded. Um, and I had commented, what are your favorite running shoes? And he responded with Nike Pegasus. And we're gonna be like, shoot, we're gonna be thank you so much. Thank you. Let's look up some Nike Pegasus to begin with. Nike Pegasus. Thank you so much. Any in particular? Particular, maybe? Sounds good? Yeah? Maybe so that way we can keep the conversation going. Thank you so much. Any Pegasus in, would style be the right choice of words? Oh, we'll put that. Any Pegasus? Any Pegasus in particular, right? Because like for example, Nike Air Max. If he was to say Nike Air Maxes, then I could say like which ones, like the 97s, blah blah blah. I wonder if like the Pegasus is like almost the same thing. So that's why I wanted to keep the conversation going. So I ended up saying any Pegasus in particular. Sounds good or nah? Yeah, we'll just send it. Okay. Um, let's see. Sometimes I think sometimes the difficult part is that after several messages, like it I feel like after a couple of messages, like it just gets like annoying, right? Like answering people. So yeah, that's why I kind of don't wanna like keep messaging him like with like boring like questions like that. I don't know. Like I don't know. Okay, so yeah, so we did that. Um
Becoming a creative.
okay, so we have another creative director. we'll just message her saying, what's your favorite? What's your favorite camera? What's your favorite camera you shoot with? Shoot with. What's your favorite camera you shoot with? Okay, so yeah, we got that. Oh, that's cool. Who's her mom? Okay, we're gonna save that. We're gonna save that. That I personally like videos like this. Like this is like so aesthetically pleasing to me. I don't know. Like all of this is just everything. Enjoy it. Oh shit. Oh man, we're gonna play it without the sound because I am gonna be uploading this video to YouTube, and I don't want to get copyrighted for this. But yeah, just look at the aesthetic of it. It's like so pretty. Tell me it's not beautiful. Right now we're gonna figure out who this person is, and we're gonna try to just message them. And whoever's liking that post and sending me love, like I really appreciate y'all so much. Like a lot. Like, just for that, I'm gonna like get up and see who it is because I really appreciate that. I'm trying to reach you, but I can't. Hello, avocado. No, right? Avocado. Avoca adorable. Oh, that's an adorable name. We on a dating app. I could help. Oh, we on a dating app. I could help. Oh, please. Yeah. I like. I'm trying to. I'm gonna do a Tinder and some more dating apps. So yeah, maybe your feedback on what kind of clothing, like what kind of photos I should post, like would help a lot. So. Avocado adorable. What's your name? So that way I don't have to call you avocado adorable. Even though it's an adorable name, but names are better. Molly. Well, thank you, Molly, for all your help like that. For all that love. You see, like 1.4K, like, and that's all you. Let me like just record that real quick, just so that it's. That makes me happy. Thank you so much, Molly. Thank you so much. But yeah, okay, so for those photos, do we want to see the photos now, Molly? Since you're doing that, you take priority. So yeah, we'll show the photos. Let's see if I could Okay, so let's see. Let me make sure. Let's see. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so here. This is for you, Molly. Because you ask. Ask and you shall receive. Let me find all my photos. Okay, these aren't necessarily like the best. Okay, so like photos for me to like upload for like the dating apps. Is that what you want to see? Okay. Honestly, yeah. Okay, let's do that because honestly, I do need a lot of help. Okay, so before we even start, let me be honest and vulnerable with you. Let me be honest and vulnerable with you, Molly, because I think that's the only way we could Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna be very vulnerable with you because you're the one showing a lot of support, so that deserves vulnerability. Yeah, one of the biggest things is that I don't like showing my face, and that's a big, big, big problem, especially like on dating sites. So, so yeah, we're gonna have to fix that. So this is, oh man, okay, so you know what? Screw me for a bit, and you're gonna get a front row seat too. Okay, maybe we. Okay, since we don't need that, since okay, so um, let's see if we could Okay, so these are like the most recent type of photos. Yes, it's a super big red flag. So I do apologize for that, and it's something I'm trying to improve and be better at. So okay, so you need like four. Okay, so okay, fine. So that's okay. So we'll keep that one like right. So this is like these are like so this is like a photo set that I did a couple like weeks ago. Okay, so this is another one, but it doesn't show my face. Like a lot of these don't really show my face, so please forgive me. It's something I'm gonna have to work on because showing my face is like one of my biggest insecurities. But like you mentioned, super red flag. Um, and thank you for your gifts. Like that really means a lot. Like thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so we're gonna try to. Oh, thank you so much. You are honestly the best. You're making my night. Thank you. But I think that's the issue. Like a lot of my photos that I take, I try to take them super creative, but creative in the sense where it doesn't have to show my face. So, okay, this one shows my face a little bit more, but yeah, and you almost got lucky. It almost showed a little nip. I almost had a little nip slip right there, but but not. Oh look, not white enough. Okay, so you see, like if it looked like that would look pretty cool, but oh, it doesn't even show the effects. Boo. Okay, so that's another one. No, okay, so okay, that's just my kitchen. Okay, let's see. Let's look more. Oh, okay. You want to see? Okay, this was baby me. Okay, so that was baby me, and we're this was baby me, like, but church me, like getting ready to church. This was back when whitey tidies were a thing, you know. That's me. I can't confirm or deny that I still wear whitey tidies, but if I do, it's because of this. Like this inspired it. That inspired the movement of whitey tidies. You got to bring them back. Oh look, speaking about fashion, look at this. Look at that haircut. Don't know if it's Abby with the Y or Abby with an I. You know. I'm glad you're on board with the movement. Okay, so this is me. Like, Molly, I'm about to play you an instrument. I'm about to play you a song for all the likes you've given me. And you could tell, like, you could see my sister in the background. She's so over it. She's so done with that. She's falling asleep. But this is me composing a song for you. Look at those shoes. My goodness. Sing you a song. Oh, what song do I like? I'm gonna have to owe you that song. Maybe by the end of the live, I'll sing you a little song because you definitely deserve it. Let's see. Oh, like these. This isn't me, but this is like a photo shoot. A photo shoot I did in New York. This was like a couple months ago. Yeah, so I flew out. My lens had broken like maybe um oh man. Give me 1 second. I don't understand why my what's called my why my camera dies. But oh yeah. So yeah, I went to New York. I actually DM'd her and I'm like, "Oh, like would you like some free photos for your bag company?" And she said yes. So like yeah, I was so happy that she said yes and we shot together for 1 day. Not even a day, but a couple hours. You're in New York City? No way. Really? Yeah, so she took me to Chelsea to the gallery district. It's so beautiful. How long have you been in New York City? Oh, that's how I work. So we'll exit from there because we're only showing my work. Okay, so this was me like after I ran. Yuck. Again, no face pics. Let's see. You see, a lot of them like don't show my face, and that's something I'm gonna work on. Oh, look, this was like one of the one of the galleries I tried to go, but they were closed. Gladstone. The gallery is currently closed for installation. For deliveries and packages, please come to the front desk. Your whole life. Have you ever been to Texas? Okay, so here's another like photos like of me. Why can't you have your pictures up like that? Oh, me. 1 hour and 55 minutes. Okay, now we. Okay, sorry. Okay, so I'm back. So at 1:55, my camera is full. Because I love myself too much. because I love myself too much. Okay, yeah, you should definitely come to San Antonio. Come to Texas. Come to San Antonio. It's better than New York City. No, honestly, New York City is so beautiful, but to live, there's nothing like Texas. Um, and it's NSFW. I'll be more than happy to show you around. We could get some delicious tacos. We could go to some museums. We could go to the river. We could go to the beach. What else can we do? We could eat, then eat some more, and then after we finish eating, eat some more. Cause there's nothing better than eating. Okay, so this is like it's lagging. I don't know why it's. Oh man, I don't understand why why everything's just lagging. Thank you so much. 10K, you are honestly the best. What would I do without you? But yeah, tacos. What's your favorite type of tacos? Anyway, do you speak Spanish? Thank you for the pumpkin. Thank you for the pumpkin. You are the sweetest. Okay, so like right here, I tried like doing like face pics, but ugh, no siree. Well, here's some more of my work. Ugh. But I think that's all the photos I have. No, but I should have some more. Okay, some these are like older photos of me, and it's not fair to use those photos because they're not recent. You're Puerto Rican, and Hawaiian. No way. So, what were you born? Were you born in Puerto Rico or were you born in Hawaii? And thank you so much for the love, Molly. I'm sure your fingers are dying. Oh, you were born in New York City. Okay. So, who of your parents is the Hawaiian one, and who is the Puerto Rican one? Let me guess. Your mom's Puerto Rican and your dad's Hawaiian. How did I know? Look. I'm super smart. All right, so let's take a look at your Instagram. Let's see how cool you are. Okay, so you're not that cool. Doubt it. So are you like into fashion or anything like that? You only have two pictures. Let me guess, you're on private too then? Is your Instagram on private? That's too funny. Two pictures. Okay, yeah. That's interesting. Okay. Why is your Instagram on private? And thank you so much for the love. You are honestly the best. Okay, so yeah, okay. Before we go back to thank you for going back to liking it. Um, but yeah, so Like these are honestly like my favorite photos. Okay, let's exit from there and like let's go back because I don't know. The phone is lagging. I really want to. You never use Insta. What do you use? TikTok? Or are you like one of those people that just uses Twitter? Are you a Twitter girl? You don't have Twitter? Okay, interesting. So what do you use then? I'm intrigued. So are you like into social media or not really? Oh, interesting. Wait, you don't have Facebook anymore? Let me guess. You got into like a relationship and like he told you to delete all your stuff because if not, he was going to break up with you. And he forced you to delete all your social medias. I mean, it's okay. It's okay if it's true, you know. Like no judgment here. No judgment. This is a free judgment zone. Oh, it was your dad. Oh, okay, never mind. Let's not joke about that then. If it was your dad, I'm so sorry. I'm sure. Wait. How old are you then? If it was your dad that told you to do that. Okay, so creative director. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Did he do it out of love, or was it more of a controlling type of thing? Oh, okay. You're 29. No way. Okay. Okay. So did he just recently made you delete your social media? Oh wait. So he was the one that like spilled the beans and was telling people about your personal life. Oh no. What was it because he was like proud of you and he wanted to show you off and say, you know what, my daughter's like this the smartest, the most intelligent, the prettiest, the smartest, the best, the one with the best job, or was he saying no, like my daughter's a big dummy, a big knucklehead? Oh, okay. You and your dad don't get along well. I shouldn't be joking about that then. I am so sorry. I hope you and your dad's relationship gets better though. But on a positive note, what is a positive note? I don't know. Let's see. Okay, so tell me what's your favorite part of New York City? I'll look you up right now just because you said it. Let's see. Molly. Let's see if we find it. Oh my gosh. I just hit myself. Let's see. I think I'm blind as a bat. Molly, look me up. The Upper West Side is the best part. Molly. The Upper West Side. So what are we talking like in New York, New York? Like Manhattan? Too. You know what, Molly? I actually did that. I was like way ahead of you. But it's still not popping up. I typed in underscore underscore MOLLY. We're talking about New York, New York. We're talking about Instagram, right? You're not popping up. You probably blocked me. Just kidding. No, what am I doing wrong? Let's see. What am I doing wrong? I'm gonna type in Molly from New York. Let's see if you pop up. Molly from New York. Wait, I'll bring out my iPad. Bring it out. Bring your iPad out. You're more than welcome to be in the box.
Thank you.
Oh. Oh, yes, you're absolutely welcome. Okay, so let's look you up so the world could see who you are.
Oh no, I think my iPad died. Oh no. No, it didn't. Okay. So I'm at work.
Oh, are you at work? Where do you work at? What do you do for work? Not where you work at, not your exact location.
I work in a hospital.
Are you RN?
I will not discuss what I do on the street.
Oh, true. Okay, too much information. You're right. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Night shift? What time do you get out then?
7 in the morning.
What time do you go in? 7 p.m.? 12-hour shifts. My gosh.
So for me,
Oh, look at you, Molly.
you're so cool.
Let's see.
Two girls.
So you've been in New York your whole life?
My whole life.
And do you plan on leaving? Or do you want to...
Yeah. So me and my twin sister are gonna buy a house.
Twin sister, look at that. Okay. Like identical or not? Okay. Y'all are thinking about buying a house?
Well, yeah. So we found the house. Now it's just making sure like everything is good,
Hmm.
like money wise.
Oh, congrats. Okay. Whose idea was it to buy a house?
I know. I'm excited for it. I really am.
Was it your idea or her idea?
It was more of hers because if she retires, she wants me to retire with her. So
Wait, she retired already?
when she retires, because she's a
Oh,
cop,
when she retires. Okay. Gotcha. Okay.
when she retires, she wants me to go with her.
Oh, so wait, so are y'all buying it together?
Mhm.
Okay. And then once y'all retire, then you go over there. Interesting. Is this in New York?
Yeah, no, Florida.
Oh, nice. Okay. Completely like south then.
It's like a whole 360.
Why Florida?
Um,
Cuz it's hot.
I can't even tell you why.
Interesting. Just whose idea was it? Yours or hers?
Hers.
Ah, interesting. Is she married?
Totally her idea.
Is she married?
No.
Single?
Yes.
Oh, interesting. Okay. So she just said Florida. Did y'all look at the house already, or y'all are paying someone
Yeah,
to?
we've seen it.
Okay.
We've definitely seen it. It's really nice, but it's just like huge, you know?
Uh huh.
It's weird.
Oh, interesting. So wait. So are y'all gonna live there, or just her?
No, we're both gonna have.
Wait. So you're gonna go down? You're gonna move to Florida? Look at you.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Thank you.
That's interesting. Okay. Congrats. Okay. Is all your family like in New York then?
Yeah. Well, we have some family in Florida, some in New York, pretty much everywhere.
Oh, okay. Okay, so how many siblings are y'all?
Six.
Six.
Mm-hmm.
Full or like halves?
Half.
Halves. Okay. I was gonna say is your twin like you're full blooded, but obviously, right? Okay. Yeah, you see, I caught myself before saying something stupid out loud. Okay. Okay, so is do you have like any more like full blooded siblings?
My little brother,
Okay, how old is he?
23.
Oh, okay. You see, I was picturing like six. Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay, is he going with you or no? Because he's not a twin. Only
Pretty
twinsies.
much, yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Is he in New York too?
Yeah.
Hmm. Okay, so you visited Florida, obviously. Where else have you traveled to then?
Nowhere. My life is so boring.
Nowhere, really. So just Florida. But you have like Philadelphia right there, like maybe like an hour's.
Exactly. So, of course, I've been there. But I mean, like, I feel like when people are like, oh, where have you been? I feel like that's more of like outside of the USA, if that makes sense.
Okay, so you don't really consider like
Yeah.
traveling here in the States as traveling out. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, where have you traveled here in the States then?
Nowhere. Not
Nowhere.
yet.
Okay.
Nowhere. Not yet.
But you've been to more like places like up in the East Coast then, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Have you been to California? West Coast?
I want to. So I'm actually going this summer. Actually, off the go. Give me. I'm gonna off the go. Hold on.
Go do your thing. Okay, while she goes, we have to continue working. Okay, so where were we at? Let's see, creative spaces. No, creative directors, right? Okay, so okay, so oh, you go do your thing. Go do your thing. We'll be waiting for you. Um but yeah, let's see. So okay, so X really isn't the best place to do it. Oh, we were on TikTok, right? Okay, so yeah, like this person's aesthetic's really cool. And so it says my mom is a creative director. Let's figure out who her mom is. Um oh man, she doesn't have an Instagram where we could just message. Let's see. Okay, so I don't know. I thought her page was gonna be a little bit more creative, but like showing her work, but it doesn't. Okay, so let's see. Oh, okay, we could comment on her. We could comment on her Frank Ocean on her Frank Ocean like post. We just have to figure out who like this song that I like by Frank Ocean. Let's see. Motivation. Frank Ocean, where's he at? Where's he at? No, where's he at? My type of rapping. Um. Oh, where do I have his song at? Oh man, can't even find it. Where different shoot. Um, what are some of Frank Ocean's favorite? What are your solo? Solo's a really good song. Okay, Solo by Frank Ocean. Frank Ocean, fire, fire. Okay, so we just comment that on hers. So okay, blah 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 blah. Blah. Let's see. A day in life as a digital creative director. Abigail Silverman. Oh man. Fashion interior and creative queen, digital creative director at Cosmopolitan. Um, okay, so this couch that she has right here, so beautiful. Like this is like the type of couch that I want, but it's so expensive. But I really like her couch. Like her taste in furniture is really cool. Ah, dang it! I didn't pause it on time. Ah, okay. So right there, that couch, that couch, and that little thing floating on top. Ugh, those are just dream little things to have. Oh, her table is really cool too. Yeah, her cool's pretty cool. Let's see if she has. Let's check out her Instagram. Oh, she works at a. Oh, you know what? That's what we could look to. We could start looking at magazines and messaging people that direct or like manage magazines. Like she's from Cosmopolitan. We'll just show her some love. But we'll comment on this one, and then after that, we'll look for something else. Your furniture is everything. Where where did you get the green couch from? Holy. Hopefully she responds to that. I think one of the biggest issues when it comes to like messaging people, like whenever you like, for me personally, I'm just talking about personal experiences. But I think one of the biggest um problems that I face, like whenever I leave comments, is that comments only leave so far. I think that's why like messaging people has a bigger impact. That's why I think that like messaging people has like a bigger impact, just for the simple fact that you keep like a conversation going a little bit more efficiently than just like leaving a comment, because the comment just goes so far and then like it just dies there. Like I left the comment like, I like your couch. I told her that I like her furniture, where she got that green couch from, and she's gonna say like, if she wants, she's gonna put like the store like she bought it from, and that's as far as it goes, you know. Um, but if I was to leave a message, then it could lead to a little bit more of a conversation than it just being like super simple like that. Um, Okay, on that one, I think on that one, since she is a creative director, I think it's appropriate to send her like a message like having to do with like creative directing. Like for example, hey Abby, I saw you off TikTok, and I love your style, your vision, and your eye for uniqueness. How did you get into creative? Oh, what 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 was the first what was the first what was the first what was what was my gosh, okay, what was it? What was the first what was blah, 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 blah. Okay, what was the first um what 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 first inspired you what first inspired you to become a to become a creative director. And then no, I forgot I could see that I'm typing it too. Smiley face. Um, um, um. So yeah, I think we're gonna call it a night because I'm falling asleep, and a sleepy me isn't the most productive. And I'm just gonna be yawning. Um, but yeah, so today was actually season 1, episode 1 of my journey of a nobody wanting to become a somebody. And yeah, um, this is just like my journey of trying to discover who I am, chasing my dreams, my passions. Um, and yeah, so hey Molly, how are you? Well, you're more than welcome to say hi anytime. But yeah, I don't know. I was getting ready to go to go to sleep because my body is asking for it. But yeah, I just wanted yeah, so just reiterate. Yeah, this is like my journey of like a nobody trying to become somebody. I'm trying to work on two things. One of the things is um building an app, the best networking app, the best networking platform. As you could see that we today like trying to like network with people, message people, find people was like a hassle. Maybe because I don't know the best ways to like find people. I don't know the best platforms and things like that. So like it's a big learning progress. But yeah, it's in general it's very like time consuming, and it's like it's it's very challenging, right? To like build your own networking. I think that's one of the biggest things that like really like irritates me from like LinkedIn. Like they expect you to already have like a network, you know. But what if like you're brand new to like, what if you're brand new to a section, you know, like how do they expect you to already have a network, you know, like especially if you're starting from zero. So that's like one of the biggest things on what I'm trying to work on. But the most but the thing that I'm really trying to focus on right now is also like my creative space. I want to provide people a place where they're able to pursue like what makes them happy, you know, like find their happiness. Again, that's one thing that's really important to me, like happiness. Finding out what makes us happy, what makes us want to get up, and like, you know, like something we look forward to. So like finding happiness is like something super important. And I personally believe that the best way to find like each other's happiness is by like just trying new things like daily, like not being so close minded, but trying something new every day till we finally find those things that make us tick, those things that make us happy. And not only help people find their happiness, but I want to help people like providing them the tools to chase whatever makes them happy, providing them a 24/7 like location for them to do it, and most importantly, connecting them with the right people. I believe that networking is like super essential in like becoming anything in life. Without connections, it's really hard to move about. So yeah, that's one of the things that I really want to focus on, is building my network, making new friends, building new relationships, and just like meeting new people. So like whenever like I was able to talk to Molly, and like being able to have conversations, or like messaging people, that's really like what makes me happy. So that's why I'm gonna try to stream a lot more, try to be more online, because I feel like I think that's what I like about like streaming. You could have live conversations, live interactions, like with people, like instantaneously. So yeah, so that's what I want to do. So if y'all ever see me online and y'all want to say hi, please feel free to say hi. If y'all want to talk about something, I'm here for y'all. But yeah, that's what I really want to focus on. Oh, but like one thing that I'm trying to get over is like not being ashamed of like some goals that I want to reach. And since I'm on kick right now, like one of the biggest things that I really want to do is like be the best like kick streamer, and the only way I could do it is with y'all's help. So like, yeah, just spamming that like button like really like not only makes me happy, but like it really helps me like tremendously. So yeah. Thank you, Molly, for all the gifts, for all the love and the support. If you find me on Instagram, like I'll definitely like add you, and we can have conversations there too. But yeah, my TikTok is ABI_GLZ03, and my Instagram is ABI_GLZ3. But yeah, if there's anything I could do for y'all, please let me know. My DMs are always open. Yeah, help me become the best kick streamer, so that way we could make the world a better place and a happier place. And yeah, follow me on TikTok, Instagram, on here. I really would appreciate you. But thank you for all the love. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for everything. Like today was a good day. I'm super happy I decided to do this. Hopefully tomorrow is also a good day. But yeah, till then, have a good night. I'll see y'all soon. And be careful.